headed for the city. We gotta defend it. For Deimos.
The last charge of the Dark and Light Brigade. Let's do it, partner.
To the end.
You ever get the feeling that that Naughty Dog makers of Jack and Baxter really like Star Wars? I'm getting a lot of big AT-AT vibes from this. Anyway, what's cracking, people? Anansi here. Welcome back to Jak 3, in the last one. We found out the sequel to the precursors. You know, what's his face? Viger got his just desserts by turning into a precursor. So he got what he wanted. It's just not what he wanted. And yeah. Yeah. And also, I think I made a dig at Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi. Yeah. Boy, I have words here about that. But, yeah, no. That was the big twist. And now we're down to the final battle. We have to essentially stop Errol from reaching Spargus, and he's taking the long way around to keeping us in, you know. So what you gotta do is you gotta shoot down the, thing. Actually, this is all right. See, Spargus is right there, he just walks right by him. I don't actually think the guy knows how to get there. First button there. I don't think he actually knows how to get there. Either that or the sandstorm is canonically blocking his vision, one to two. But essentially all you gotta do is you just gotta shoot down the things on the legs. And it gives you a counter there too, so there you go. I don't remember how many there are per leg. There are 6 legs, and you get like 16. Just 16 or 13 for this year. Okay, that's on me. That is on me. But luckily, I believe if there is one on the leg, it will back off. The leg will glow. You know, it will glow to let you know, hey, you got see, so we got rid of all the ones on that leg. We'll now focus on those ones that we still do. Come on. We got 3 left, there's 1 on each leg. And you know how it is. You get down to the last one, it's always the hard. The last one is always the hardest. There we go. Make use of the power slide. There we go, 1 left. Now I forget when this section is, but it does often end. I think you go around the entire desert. So make sure you take out the last one before it, because you can fail. You can legitimately fail. Don't think you can't. You can. That's the thing right there, right? Just run. Use the sandstorm, not the desert demon, which is Screamer. Sand, whatever it's called. I wasn't getting more assistant controls. Come on. Dash, get right there. Go around here. Going. There it is. Come on. Left. Come on. Give me that leg. On. Last was always pain. Always pain. Here we go. Oh, we're at a light eco. Oh, right, because Jack had to use it to fly in that last cutscene. Well, not last cutscene. You get what I'm saying. Interesting continuity there. Definitely did that. Light eco here. Okay, how we do this fight. Yeah, okay, got it. I understand. So yeah, we're in the this is the final boss. Since you do an enemy gauntlet here. All you essentially have to do is destroy, essentially take out all the enemies, do the best you can, and then you hit the obvious weak point later. And you can use this as a test of all your guns and all your knowledge and whatnot, but you really don't need to. And honestly, it might be a smarter move to actually just use this one because the beam reflector is probably not going to be the best weapon. Your Arrow being frustrated. You're going to be second fiddle forever, Arrow. Just accept it. Okay. 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 Excuse me, Arrow. Equalizer. Sometimes you need an equalizer. I'm gonna need to heal up real quick. And now Errol, no need for name calling. I like how the fucking needler does what it's doing. What it does is trying to do is like try to hum in or everything. Don't mind me. What very slow moving super weapon if it can't match the running speed. Yeah, you got lucky. There we go. There we go. Full health. Well, full body. Equalizer! And I'm going to heal up because I can. Take that arrow up. He was not impressed. But no, as he gets down to his last couple of health points, he's gonna start pulling out all the stops. Yes, I just that when that mass inverter goes off, anytime they want to bring up anything, they kind of have to go through everything. Anyway, rocket launcher. But yeah, the master comes up and just automatically takes care of whatever you take care of. As he's trying to jump up here. I have a grenade launcher. Okay? You lose. Well, not really.
Thank you, brave people of this planet. Onan, Samos and all. Your strength and wisdom in these dark times give us reason to fight on.
My life's work, it turns out, was spent searching for a bunch of furballs.
Onan says it is a great day for the universe.
Jack, you are the greatest of heroes. You have turned the tide against the Dark Makers, and together we will win this war.
But dude, there are like way more challenges in the future.
Or was it the past?
Yes, I was getting to that.
More adventures. Where have I heard that before?
We need heroes like you to help us protect the universe, Jack.
Then you can call me by my first name, by what my father called me, Mar.
Wait, Jack is Mar? The Mar?
Come then, Mar. No time like the present.
You coming, Dax?
I got all I need right here, baby. But if you need me, and I know you will, you know where to find me.
Oh, Daxter, my little hero!
We owe you much, Daxter, for all you've done. For your bravery in the face of incredible danger, we shall grant you your deepest desire. You know, I could really use a snazzy pair of pants, like yours.
Wow, those are sharp. I wish I had a pair just like that.
Be careful what you wish for. Don't worry, honey. You get used to it. Oh, and you may want to shave some parts. Trust me on that.
Hey! Thanks for everything, partner.
You are a great hero, Daxter.
This is gonna be good. They think I'm a god. And they're right!
Our hero!
This is going to be a long trip.
Where do you think you're going, little bugger? I've decided I want my own sidekick, and you've been nominated. We're gonna be a great team. Just don't make me angry.
Are you ready, Jack? We have something to show you.
What?
The universe.
I couldn't leave you, Dax. With all our adventures ahead, you wouldn't last a second without me.
Ah, what a team we are!
Yeah, well, the next adventure, I call the shots. Put it in, partner. Ha! Psych! Oh, yeah. Life is good.
And that's Jack 3. What can I say about it? It's a game that is a mixed bag, to be certain. But it is still, in my opinion, the best of the series. A lot happened near the end there. and with this in these secrets, you can play around with the models. You can zoom in, zoom out with the analog stick. Well, not too far in. You can just kind of like scroll up and down. But you can also rotate the models around if you want to. But yeah, near the end there, a lot happened. We got a final boss that is honestly standard fare when you think about Jak and Daxter. I think the most challenging final boss that legitimately the series ever had was honestly the first boss, the first final boss of Golden Maya. And this one I think was the easiest, which is why I would have preferred. I don't know if I brought this up earlier. I would have preferred if they had brought Golden Maya back for this one, have them be, the ones who contacted the Dark Makers, and who are the ones who made Errol the way he is, and made him into a dark monster cyborg, since that's what the Dark Makers are. Dark, infused cyborgs, if you really look at the design. And, yeah, and see right there, Kira, played by Tara Strong. Sid, Count Figure was Phil Lamar. I did not know that. Man, he's like Tara Strong. He's got range. But anyway, yeah. They found out, that the precursors were Otzels, which is a great twist. Because this series was never really serious to begin with. See right there, see Tara Strong. This series was never serious to begin with. It's essentially a cartoon, But they did try to layer in a mystery and whatnot, and where did they go? Why are they here? And have them be Otzels ties back into, like, why did Daxter turn into an Otzel? Why did he turn into a Furbo wave from the dark? You go in every time we dip into it, we die. And yeah, that's about it. Another one, if I can kind of get into it first, is Jason Dark Jedi Ortel. The two things of action at the end. The kiss she got with Jak, and her calling Jak the Mar. Now, with regards to the kiss, I mentioned a couple of times, I don't think they really built upon the relationships in Jak 2 and 3 properly with Kira, Ashlyn, and Jak, because at the end of Jak 2, it's implied she has the hots for Torn. Even though, it was earlier stated that by Daxter, that she liked Jak. But near the end of Jak 2, it's very clear that she was, at the very least, interested in Torn. And then Jak 2 rolls around and it's like, that whole thing gets shoved to the side. And then we have, Jak, Jak and her trying to kiss to the end of it, when, like, the whole running gag of the series is that Jak can never get a kiss with Kira. And then at the end, where Ashley calls Jak the Mar. Now, for years, I thought that meant she was saying that Jak is the Mar who founded Haven City, the one who built the Eco-Grid, the one that we see in the statues. I thought that for the longest time. Oh, he's got robotic abs. Nice. But someone else brought up an alternative idea that Ashlyn didn't know that Jak was the son of Deimos, that Jak is the rightful heir to Haven City. I don't know why I never considered that. I think my mind just immediately jumped to it, because before that, they were talking about how the Surfer Otzel, the Lead Otzel, and the Dumb Otzel, but I think it's what they're precursor. I think it's what they're actually titling in the credits, which you can go back to and look if you're interested. He said that there are more creatures to come, and the Surfer also, in the future. And the dumb one says, "Oh, what's in the past?" And he said, "Yes, it's gonna get today." And Jak says, "Then call me by what my father called me, Mar." And then Ashlyn has the line. I always figured that was mentioned to time travel, but it turns out that it could just be a reference to Jak being the king of Haven City. Yeah, that's one thing about this part. There we go, fixed it. Okay, you can use the bumpers to scroll up and down to the pages. And vigorous. But going from there, Yeah, there's also dummy. See, it says it right there in the bottom corner. Um, the what's the word here? Yeah, overall, I would say that Jack and Daxter still remains my favorite platform of all time, just because the story, the narrative, the adventure you go through is a legit adventure. The platforming challenges are amazing, and the evolution is great. I understand that Jak 2 was not well received because of this inherently darker tone, but if you can get past the darker tone of it, excuse me, if you can get past the darker tone of it, you will have a great time with the game. And Jak 3 is a more lighthearted attempt at an edgier tone, and it just kind of ends with a finality that I am happy for. Because after this, there's one more Jak and Daxter platformer. That wasn't made by Naughty Dog. Because we still have Daxter to go through, and we'll get to that when we get to that one. We still have Jackass to go through, which I have a special plan for that one, since it's a racing game, and we'll get to that when we eventually get into that one. And Otto Beaker, he does not look happy. He's like, what have I done? And then they did the Cleaver and Vigor. Who wants to play that game? Cleaver and Vigor, the oddball legacy. But in my opinion, and we're back to Jak. Jak 3, funny. I think we're actually at the end here. Yeah, if we can. But there is one more thing. I'm going to show off a couple of secrets before we end because I didn't get to buy them. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and go through here. But yeah, just as a kind of a finisher, there is one more game in the Jak and Daxter series that isn't Daxter or Jak X. It's called Jak and Daxter, I think, The Last Frontier. Oh, we also now have all the vehicles unlocked. Yeah, this one has infinite boost. It is called the Slam Dozer. And now that we've beaten the game, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Infinite Vehicle Turbo because this makes a lot of things easier. And there's a lot of other things you can do, like slow movies, fast movies. You can even do the level select. I think you can actually watch the movies later on. Oh, and then apparently you can get Dark Jak invisibility, unlimited ammo, and vulnerability, unlimited dark and light Jak, that kind of stuff. And you get these by doing the extra doing the extra thing, and then you get Jak and Daxter model, and then you get the scene player act. So if you want to, you can now watch, stuff on here if you really want to. I already got. Did I get infinite boost? I did. Okay, I wasn't sure if I did. But yeah, what was I going to say here? But yeah, it's called The Lost Frontier. I don't think I'm ever going to play it on the channel, just because I've seen gameplay for it, and the big problem with it is that it was a PSP game ported to the PS2. So it's already going to have a weird controls and graphical downgrades. And the story is a little bit asinine, if you ask me, personally. Maybe one day I'll do it, but right now I have no plans to do it. And yeah, that's about it. I guess the next time you will see me in Jak 3 is when I do I'll do the rest of the missions, which shouldn't be too hard to get done. Anyway, I've been Anansi. This has been Jak 3, and I will see you in the next project. Deuces.